I started playing football in 5th grade, and I loved the sport, but I never got to play the actual game. I was just playing the practice, and it was getting a little frustrating, so my friend, whose dad was a football coach and wrestling coach, invited me to his wrestling club, and I started wrestling, and then I went all year round, and it became my sport. I stuck with wrestling for the next 7 years, and now I'm at Harvard Wrestling. I chose Harvard because I was on my recruiting trips with 5 schools, and I talked to the coaches and I met the teammates over there. But what struck me the most coming to Harvard for my visit was what the coaches had to say about the program here. They were just explaining how not only could I be better in the next 4 years, but the next 40 years of my life. So definitely it inspired me and motivated me to go to Harvard more than any other school. The transition has been pretty tough. High school wrestling, there's probably like 400, 500 schools in California, and there's not that many top caliber wrestlers that you're always wrestling back-to-back weekends. And in college, it's, you're kind of wrestling men out here. They're a lot tougher, more aggressive. But, it's just part of sport and part of college wrestling. You just got to grow and you just become a better person and better athlete from it. So, high school to Harvard, it was a tough transition. I think the hardest part was managing your time and being able to be very diligent on your work and not procrastinating, because in high school you could get away with some procrastination, but over here you just gotta stay on top of the grind. But there's a lot of more freedom here, especially since you're on your own, you don't have your parents with you, but it just gives you more time to really put in the work and just make sure you're on top of yourself. So right now I am undeclared, but I am doing a pre-med track. So I'm hopefully I find a major that I love and that sticks me with my pre-med track. And after Harvard, I plan on going to med school, maybe back in California, back where I belong. Maybe out here, we'll see whatever God has plans for me. And then after that, after med school, I desire to be a doctor and be able to help people all around. I think what I like about Harvard the most is, it sounds really cliche, but it's the people, for sure. Every single person I've talked to, everybody's so kind and caring. And once you get to really meet people, it really shows that Harvard really chooses the right people and people that are very unique from where they are. And I'm so thankful for my roommates, for my teammates, to be able to connect with them as well. While here, I have one goal: it's to win a national champion. And I believe I can do it. I got 4 more years left. And it's a goal of mine since high school, ever since I began wrestling, and it's definitely feasible. I just got to put the hard work in, and I believe that with my coaches and with my teammates, I could achieve it.